on board to Paranoia Airlines. I am your flight attendant, and I have a fear of flying. Today, we will be flying in this large metal tube and hopefully reaching our destination with all of our limbs intact. First of all, it is make sure your seatbelt is buckled. You'll take pointy, buckly end, put it in the other side. If you cannot figure this out, you are doomed anyways. But so are we all, are we not? In the unlikely event of a water landing, unbuckle the seatbelt. Take and grab onto any part of the cabin that you think might float. For example, the bottom of your seat, which will get soggy very quickly, but it will last for a good 20 minutes before the frostbite sits in and you drown anyways. Unlikely, or the more likely event of loss of cabin pressure, because these cabins have been pressurized to keep your organs from flying out of your mouth. Small yellow cups will fall from the sky attached to clear plastic tubes. Put the yellow thing over your nose and mouth. Notice that the bag does not inflate. You have already paid. The airline does not care if you survive. In the event of a loss of electricity, the plane will plummet toward the ground because the pilots will not be able to see in the cabin. But there will be small illuminated strips so you can dive out of the plane before smashing into the ground. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, I shall panic. Allow me to demonstrate. If you are in the I don't pay much cabin, your life vests are located under your seat and likely are full of holes. If you have paid more, your life vests are located in a much more complex place, which it will be hard for you to find, but it will keep you occupied as you sink to your doom. Your carry-on baggage should be stowed under your seat, so if it becomes a projectile, the only thing that will happen is it will cut off your legs. Also, you can put carry-on baggage in the overhead bins, but be informed that if you do not close the overhead bins, your luggage will become projectile. And it could hit your neighbor's head and knock him unconscious. Yes! Be careful when you open the bins, as luggage could fall out and give you a serious concussion. Ah! This plane is equipped with 6 exits, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, 2 on the sides, over the wings. In the event that you must use these exits, rubber slides will automatically inflate to distract you from the impending doom. Once you have gone down the slides, you may use them to float to the nearest boat. Even though you will not probably see a boat in the middle of the Atlantic. Try it again. If you are seated in an exit row, bear in mind that you may be required to tear a part of the fuselage out of the plane in order to dive out of the exit. If you do not feel comfortable performing these duties, please inform us so we may comfort you. Ha! Remember that smoking is not allowed on any of these flights. The engines will take care of that for you. No smoking! Electronic devices are not allowed during takeoff, landing, and other strange parts of the flight. They could interfere with the instruments in the cabin and make the pilots crash the plane even sooner. Please note that phones are not available at any time. Don't use electronics, they are bad. Hey, you want to crash the plane? I don't think you want to crash the plane, so turn your cell phone off. As you are sitting here stewing in panic, now would be a good time to take a look at the safety card in the seat in front of you, conveniently located in our in-flight magazine. Have a paranoid flight.